morning, Carp Basin. Today is Tuesday, November 1st. I'm Ivy.
I'm Cody. On today's show, we'll be talking about a giant panda, a woman, and an old lion.
So let's get the show started.
It's Halloween, this is Halloween, pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene, trick or treat, tell the neighbors gonna die of fright.
A young man reportedly trying to impress two women had wrestled into the ground by a giant panda at the Chinese zoo after he entered the enclosure to wake up the animal. The accident was caught on the surveillance camera. After climbing over a 1.3 meter high perimeter fence, and the intruder jumped over a 10 feet deep ditch and slowly approached the giant panda Mingling, who appeared to be sleeping at the time. Now to weather.
Today's weather, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 60 to lower 80 south winds, 10 miles per hour or less. Tonight, mostly clear, lows in the upper 40 to mid 50s southwest, 2 miles or less. Wednesday, mostly sunny, highs in mid 60s to lower 80s light winds. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, lows in the 50s light winds. Now the world news of Matthew.
Conservationists in Zimbabwe are reporting the death of an old lion who was a companion of Cecil, the lion whose illegal killing by an American hunter last year prompted an international outcry. Lion researchers at Zimbabwe's Hwange National Park said Sunday that the carcass of a 12-year-old male lion named Jericho was found under a bush Saturday, and that the animal likely died of natural causes 4 days prior to its discovery. The Hwange Lion Research Project says Jericho was old for a male lion living in the wild. Fact of the day, if it's colder than 62 degrees, a grasshopper can't jump. That's all for World News, not our PSA.
Students, we're going to do a front and a rear door evacuation. I want you to remain silent and listen for my directions.
When are two doors better than one? When both doors are safe to use and you need to exit the bus very quickly. Your driver will begin the evacuation from a dividing point near the middle of the bus. If you're seated to the front, you'll use the front door. And if you're seated to the rear of the bus, the driver will direct you out the rear exit.
Remember to bend your knees when you jump down. Duck your head.
And remember that using more than one door means that more of you will be working as leaders and helpers. Now, if your bus is different from this one, your driver will show you how to evacuate using more than one door, like when you use the front door and a side door. Or two side exit doors. But again, be careful here. You must check for traffic if you go out a side door.
Welcome to sports. I'm Matthew.
I'm Teddy.
The beauty of this World Series was that regardless of the outcome, one team was going to win it. That statement might come off as a redundant, but when the longest-suffering American League team, the Indians, takes on the longest-suffering National League team, the Cubs, that's a special moment. Alas, for most, 108 years trumps even the pain of 68 years, and so the focus in the World Series has been on the Cubs. That's fine. The Indians are one win away from taking the only prize that matters. Cleveland established a 3-1 lead in the World Series with an emphatic and comprehensive 7-2 win over the Cubs Saturday at Wrigley Field, capped by Chicago area native Jason Kipnis. Kipnis' 3-run home run in the 7th inning. There is a middle school basketball game against Carolina Christian Academy at home starting at 4:30. So Teddy, how do you think we'll do in our home opener in middle school basketball?
I can see us winning, and I can see us having a good season the rest of the November and making it to the playoffs and be undefeated. I can see that happening this year. This year's the year.
That's all for sports. Now lunch for Hannah.
For today's lunch, we're having leftover Halloween treats for lunch. Line 1 is dead man meatloaf, macaroni and cheese, fresh green beans, whole corn. Lunch on 2 is spooky calzones and eggs, spaghetti sauce, whole kernel corn, pineapple chunks, Parmesan cheese. Tomorrow's breakfast on line 1 is creepy milk monsters, Tomorrow's breakfast in line 2 is candy corn pancakes. That's all for lunch and breakfast, not a local news.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family. Their house is a museum when people come to...
A Harriman woman was arrested and charged with manslaughter Saturday in the shooting death of her boyfriend.
Tanya Bondman, 46, was arrested Saturday in Cookeville following a joint investigation of the death of her boyfriend, Alice Hamby Jr., 44, by special agents from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and Morgan County Sheriff's Office.
TBI agents joined the investigation shortly after authorities found Hamby's body inside the Leslie Drive home he shared with Bauman. Autopsy results are still pending, but preliminary information indicates that Hamby died from gunshot wounds. The investigation led to the discovery that Bauman was the individual responsible for Hamby's death.
Now to our sponsors.
Welcome, the presidential candidates of the United States.
Hi. Some of y'all think that Trump, Hillary, Obama, George W. Bush, Washington, Abraham, you think they're all true presidents. Technically they are, but there's a secret. Me. Some of y'all ask, how? Well, it's the secret. Me. I'm Trump. I'm Obama. I'm George W. Bush. I'm all of them. But y'all want to know who the true president is? The ruler. Mickey Mouse.
I approve this message. Salud.
For today's announcements,
We still have the email for any videos or pictures you would like to be put on Cbtv.
Parent-Teacher Conference is Thursday at 5 till 7.
Staff Development Day is the 8th.
Veterans Day program is the 11th.
Thanksgiving break is 21st through the 25th.
The seniors are raffling off a Yeti cup. It's $1 a ticket.
Happy birthday to Alex Cole.
That's all we have for today.
That is not all
No.
we have for today. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What cheese goes round a castle? Mozzarella.
That's all we have for today's show.
So see you tomorrow on CBTV News at 9.